I got for selling me clothes, others for selling me blanket. If ever I live for the soldier again, devil shall be me sergeant.
Right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are again over on the old covert spot, and we've got David there starting to brew up, and we've got a new member that's come over. I say member, it's Glenn, and that's your first brew in the field, mate, isn't it?
It is.
It is your first one in the brew.
Yeah.
With some new kit, and it's an ideal opportunity to come over for the days up, mate. Obviously, you know, ask and experience will be passed on, and if we don't know, well, then we're all buggered, aren't we?
Yeah. First brew.
Yeah.
Tested it with just normal water, but
Yeah.
it don't look very nice. But I'm sure it's going to taste lovely.
Oh, do you not have
Hot chocolate.
Oh, hot chocolate, mate.
Hot
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I'm a coffee man myself. And that's the old Crusader with the trans. Yeah, that didn't take too long at all either, mate, did it?
No, about 4.5 minutes, 5 minutes.
Yeah, no, fair enough, mate. Because what we were doing there, and I was first off with the brew, 'cause you know what I'm like for my brew. This was going like a good one, wasn't it?
It was.
And then all of a sudden, it's got the water on top of it, lovely fire going in there, and it just went pop, and the whole thing just came flying off. I'm not exactly sure. It must have been the wood expanding or something.
I think so.
Yeah, because it never tipped or whatever, because
No.
it literally took off, didn't
It
it?
shot up.
And obviously it landed there. So I must admit, Dave, I'm glad people we all saw that really, because you wouldn't believe it. Yeah, it must have just been the wood, I reckon. That's all it could have been. But what I'm going to do now is obviously get that going again and get me sort of brew on. And David's doing the same down there. So yeah, then, ladies and gents, yeah, as I say, we had a bit of a poof on that. It's just went pop, and I think it was the wood expanding. But that's going like a good one now. That's the old little rocket stove I made. Going very nicely. Give me first brew on. It's going very nicely in that now. The only thing with this is, because its footprint on the ground needs to be increased a little bit. You've got to make sure it's level, because all the weight's at the top being into the water. Very nice. What do I call her, Mrs. Glenn?
Mrs. Glenn.
Yeah. Mrs. Glenn, obviously, I've just found out from your goodly man that we have a kin. We are sower uppers. And ladies and gents, we'll have a little show of this. It's obviously Glenn's got kind of first time coming out really. Then,
Yeah.
mate. You've been to a couple of the Suffolk meets, but look at that. Your missus has made you a Laplander pouch with the old. We know where they come from, mate.
Yeah.
That's a really nice bit of kit, isn't it? Attention to detail all round the top there, mate.
It fits in nice and snug as well, mate. I didn't
Yeah.
want it to be too loose, you know,
no.
because I didn't want to lose it.
And that is pucker, that go on the belt there, mate. That
Yeah.
is. And I shouldn't think she's made too many things like that, mate.
No, no.
No, so for her first attempt, she gets a tight wad impress there, yeah?
Well,
Mentioning dispatches.
It's only because she's been watching you, mate. So
Oh, well, fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, chuffed there. Excellent bit of kit there. And, you know, that's what we kind of do the YouTube thing for. Mine seems to be a bit sewn up or tight wad. You know, if you can make it, don't buy it. And most of the stuff that I make, you can't buy anyway. But that's a cracking bit of kit, Mrs. Glenn. Lovely. Be careful, I might nick that.
Oh, this is what it's about.
Typical British weather. It's hailstoning. It was lovely and sunny when we come out.
Coffee there.
Yeah.
Got the comfort.
Do you know, I never even bought a waterproof jacket. But mind you, I want to nick that jacket you got on, mate. I love that.
is this the field test day? We're all gonna try it out today.
No. I've worn it. I've had it a couple of times. I had it in the snow and the rain last week, and yeah, well, yeah, I mean,
Lovely jacket, mate. Get you what you pay for, though. Lovely.
Yeah.
That suddenly stopped, and there's Glenn having his first bushcraft cookie.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Tightwad.
No worries, mate. Oh, the old posh coffee cup there, mate.
What's it, mate?
Cowboy coffee.
Yeah, coffee. It's all my favourite way of having coffee.
Coffee, yeah. I was going to do the same today, mate. Just like I say, I got up and then just threw a few things in that little sack. Just trying to keep it minimal, which is like, you know, for me, as you know, very hard.
Well, when I saw that little bag, I thought, is that all you've come with?
But it's the only way I can do it, mate, is get myself that little bag and just have that for the days out, like, you know.
that's why I use my leather one. You know the leather one. I love that bag. I'll show you some pictures later. I've made 2 like side pouches for it.
That's another website and another YouTube channel. The leather bit, mate. You said you wouldn't say nothing about that.
Well, when the camera's off. Then.
All right. However you do. But that's that little nice little burger you got from the old
yeah, that's the
Wilderness
Swedish Alpine-ish bag, I think it's called.
Yeah.
CQC one.
CQ. They make a lot of burgers. They're good. That's good quality, mate.
It was
Isn't
only 250 made, he said.
Yeah.
And decided to cut, didn't I? So
Yeah.
This one, and built like a tank.
Yeah.
There's so many attachment points on it.
It weren't too expensive either, because I think I spotted that first, mate, didn't I?
Yeah, you did, yeah.
But I have a Bergen fetish, don't I? So
60
60 quid, and that was, yeah. He wouldn't haggle on that, but he give you a load of other gear as well, didn't he?
Yeah, he gave me like 10 quid's worth of gear with it
Yeah.
as well.
So it all goes to the back. And he says to me, I don't haggle. Have you ever paid retail for anything, though?
I sometimes I go Tesco's.
Yeah, Tesco's is it? That's only because you've been barred from the other ones for
Yeah, I know.
haggling.
Yeah.
Right, ladies and gents. Put me old brew there and I'll get on with that. Right, good afternoon, ladies and gents. We'll have a nice little brew and a chat. Glenn's over there. We're going to set up his hammock for him and tarp and just get him experienced at doing that. David's over there at the moment. Now, a little while ago, I was down Northfield Market with the big fella Martin, and there's a stall there. Well, it's a nice. Well, it's a story. Gentleman there he lost his son in Afghanistan. A Lance Corporal Nicky Mason of the Parachute Regiment. Rest in peace, warrior. And what he does is he buys and sells surplus gear, good quality gear, very reasonable prices, and the money goes to military charities. So that's one of the few places I go, I buy, and I do not haggle, obviously. Down there last time, I don't need any Bergens, as you know, but I saw this and I went, and what it is there is American radio pack specifically designed for one of their radios. I don't know which one it is, but it was 25 quid, and I thought, you know, that would make a brilliant little day sack. I'll bring it in closer, and also inside of it is another little sack that will make a bloody good haversack once I've done the old Maxpedition Tightwad Magic on it. But yeah, for 25 quid, this is what we get, ladies and gents. It's got a nice little pouch at the bottom. That's got all my brew kits in at the moment. It's got a side pouch on this one, which is more than big enough to take a 2 litre water bottle. I brought all my cooking kit in there. And the idea with this is it's small enough for a day pack, because I have like a 35 litre Bergen and I just fill it up. And there's a couple of little mods I want to make on this, nothing too extensive. Let me look, it's got a nice padded back, obviously proper rugged military closures, and again inside there's plenty of room there for a day sack. You know, it's all quality gear, and down the bottom there's a few fixing points for the radio. And like I say, there's the big side pouch there, so all your shelter kit in there, and on the other side it's, you know, proper military grade. It's the Alice pack shoulder straps there. Hasn't got a waist strap, but it's not designed to have one. It's got another smaller. This would be where this is specifically designed for a type of radio. Smaller little pouch there, but you know, I had all my axes in there and my knives coming over, so that's okay. I would have loved it if it was as big as that, but that's just, me and David have been talking, that's just how it comes anyway. So ladies and gents, I'm not going to do a great deal to that, but for 25 quid we're talking, you can't even get you know, the Northern Ireland day sacks. And what it came with was this, and this is inside it. And when I pulled that out, I thought, ooh, you know, I started getting a bit of a boner on. I've got all these clips that I want to obviously take off, but inside here, when I put just a better top on it or closure on it, but inside there is like a brilliant little haversack. That's a piece of plastic, obviously, and it's padded on this side, really heavily padded. A nice little haversack, and it even come with D-rings, so you can clip it on there. The only thing I've added to this is that little, we've all got a little shoulder strap. So yeah, I'm going to take a few of these buckles off, put a better lid on that, and for 25 quid, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure if I'm going to take that plastic insert out of it or not, but as David said, you wouldn't even get a haversack for 25 quid, and I've got a day sack and a haversack. It has got on the other side the webbing, so you can put Alice pack clips on there, so you could add a water bottle to that if you wanted to. But ladies and gents, yeah, for 25 quid, sorry about the film, it's not the best in the world. I think I've had a right result there, and literally what I aim to do, push it in there, sorry, there's obviously that flap will come over, but this I'm going to be able to add there, so you can see it. Yeah, I'm going to put that on there, top of that bottom pouch. It's got more than enough room. That will come over, so it's adding that pouch to the back with the option of being able to carry it as a haversack. So again, these straps will come down, and that can be carried there. So yeah, it's lightweight, it's 25 quid, and it just needs a little bit of a Mac Tightwad Maxpedition love, and that's going to suit me fine. It's 25 quid, I don't need more burgers, couldn't pass this up. And I mean, David's had a look at that and he said, blimey, if you see another one of them for 25 quid, get me one and I'll shoot you the money, which I will do. Like I say, the guy, if anybody wants to know, please just contact me and I'll drop you a link to the shop that got open, and that's just in Essex, and he goes to Northfield Market. He's there today. He's got some cracking kit, good prices, and the money, like I say, that's a place where I personally don't haggle, because all the money goes to military charities, and obviously, you know, the gentleman and the cruiser, because some of them is his brothers, yeah, sort of lost. Well, Lance Corporal Nicky Mason, as I said, you know, like rest in peace warrior, and it all stems from that, to military charities, and keeping, you know, what these guys did over there in the public eye, in people's thoughts. So anyway, ladies and gents, I had a result there, 25 quid. Let's see what Mac can make out of that. You know, that's the before bit. Take care.
You make some.
Right. Well, I have to start asking you about it.
But it's basically make it out of anything cotton.
Right, okay.
Jeans are pretty good.
Yep.
Cotton t-shirts. When you put it in your tin, don't overpack it.
Right.
Make a little hole in the top of it, and when you put it on the fire, obviously smoke comes out and a bit of flame maybe.
Yep.
And you just chars it. And that's it. It will strike, you know, any sort of light. It will go and it will go, and it will just get bigger and bigger. The more you blow on it, it get larger.
Right. So it's a fire lighting implement.
Yeah.
And you've made it yourself. And
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and you can char loads of things as well. You know,
Yeah.
not just that bit. You know, lots of stuff. You know, punk wood and horseshoe fungus and bits and pieces.
Yeah.
You can char all that if you want.
So no, just catching some of it, because I told you, if you want to know about fire, see our resident arsonist. Pyromaniac, I think they call him.
Yeah,
I think
you picked that one up, you have, I tell you.
yeah.
I didn't realise it so much, to be honest. You keep mentioning.
I think I put my finger on it though, mate. But seriously, you know, like for bow drills and all that. Well, there's your man. So he taught me, and even Big Martin, we got it going, mate, didn't we? I've still got that kit as well.
Yeah, no, it's a good, and that's all that, you know. It's all part of the fun of it, to be honest. You know, it's not essential. You know, it's fun to learn it.
That's it.
That's what I always think of it, anyway.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
cool.
as I said,
Yeah.
they were charging, I think, for the carabiners were like £15.
Yeah.
I picked that up in Wicks.
Yeah.
You know,
Solid, isn't it?
you know, it's going to take my weight, I think.
Not too right,
Or-
especially with the old thread on it.
Yeah. You know, it's not spring loaded. I know it's not spring loaded, but once it's up, I ain't going to want to take it off.
No.
And they're not overly heavy either, are they?
See, we're liking this already, mate. It's just about like saving a few bob,
Yeah.
getting and it don't have to have a flash name, does it?
No.
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 Because
So, right,
you're lucky
go
that your
with
missus
Yeah,
is a
let's
sour
give
upper.
it a go. Right.
Anyway, this is what Glenn's come out with us for today, because he's only been out a few times, and he's going to have a bit of tutelage on setting up hammocks and tarps and stuff. Obviously Dave's going to give him a good sort of intro, and then we're going to take it down, and he's going to have a go himself.
Would you say that tree hugger was actually long enough, mate, or could it done with being a bit bigger?
Well, yeah, you could do it a bit bigger, I'd say. Personally, I'd have it, you know, I'd do a bigger one.
What you do there, mate, I've got some 25mm webbing, I'll make you some tree huggers.
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah,
you know. I've done with my own ones, you know,
Yeah.
with 25mm webbing.
I'll get them done for you, mate.
There we go, that ain't going anywhere.
Okay. We'll go to the other side.
pretty sure we've got plenty of length on there.
This is quite a distance as well.
Yeah.
Isn't it? It's not
Plenty
like-
of-
Anyway, ladies and gents, as and when we do anything, if not, if I remember, I'll bring you back. But we're just going to be. Glenn's asked for a bit of help to, you know, different ways you can put your hammock up and that sort of stuff. So that's what, well, David and myself are doing now. Anyway, bring you back.
And, right, go on then.
Right,
Just
Glenn's
take it
first
down slowly, and then
first
we can
time in his
adjust it
hammock.
as you do it.
Got to capture this in case he joins the Bum Bum Club. Yeah.
Just to feel more confident, yeah.
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 Feet off the ground, mate.
Right.
That's it.
Bounce up and down a few times on it. It's certainly all good. Yeah.
And once it's actually stretched to the point where it's not going to go, that will be it.
That
will
should be it, yeah.
Yeah.
So now you can come off it.
'Cause that's just the first time stretch, if that makes
Right.
sense. Yeah, you know,
That's
bedding
fine.
it in.
So now you can go on it again. So now that's pretty tight, you know what I mean?
Right.
Now we just give you a bit of advice on the sleeping. In my personal experience of it is that when you're landing it, if it's up and down one end, you're going to slide either that
Right.
way or that way.
Yep.
Personally, I'd rather have my feet further up,
Okay.
so I'm not sliding downwards.
Downwards.
I'm my head's like up this way.
Yep.
So I normally have the legs slightly higher. But to be honest, if you're doing 2 nights, first night's like the night where you work out what's
Right.
happening. Second night you're not when you adjust it.
Yep.
But that seemed pretty good.
Yep. Is that as far as it's going to stretch, Dave? Or?
Yeah, I reckon so. Yeah.
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 You shouldn't go any more than that. You shouldn't,
Hmm.
you know, you shouldn't move down anymore.
Right.
If you does, just give it a little tighten up next day, first night
Yeah.
maybe. You know,
Nicely
pretty good.
bedded in as well.
But they're quite good, the whoopee slings.
Yeah, it's actually the first time I've seen whoopee
Yeah.
slings, mate. I'm quite impressed by them as it goes.
To be honest with you, that was just laziness on my part. You know, I thought, you know what, save the messing around, keep adjusting it.
Yeah. Oh, it's so much more easier to set
It's
up.
lightweight as it goes, mate. That's what I'm looking to
So you
do.
cut a lot of weight down.
Yeah.
So next thing, then, put your, you should have some bungees and stuff in there.
Right, I've got. So
Right, bring you back, ladies and gents.